taste.
And nutrition.
Always the best in the bowl.
Always more to explore.
What I was trying to say is that making movies underwater is really hard. And when you're doing it by yourself, it's almost impossible. In Hollywood, it's common to film underwater scenes without ever actually going underwater. Because if you have the budget, it's often safer and easier to just add the water afterwards with visual effects. Unfortunately for me, I don't have a Hollywood budget, which leaves me with one option. That's right. Over the next week, I'll be spending my time in multiple swimming pools and the literal ocean as I attempt to make a movie underwater. And I'm not talking about a boring movie where I just swim around with a camera. No, I want to go all out, using interesting props, practical effects, and underwater stunts. The question is this even possible? Well, grab your snorkels, because we're about to find out.
So unfortunately, I don't have a pool, so in order to pull this off, I'm going to have to teleport.
I can't believe that actually worked. That's insane. I'm joking. I did that in editing. I did a cut, and then I cut to the next clip, and then when I combined them together, it made it look like I was teleporting. I don't know why I'm doing a tutorial right now. This is my friend's parents' house, and for the next couple days, I'm going to be living here as I film this movie. I will eat here, I will sleep here, and most importantly, I will film, hopefully, a cinematic masterpiece here. I am terrified to make this movie, you guys. For the past week or so, I've been practicing my breath holds in my bedroom, hoping that it has trained my lungs to swim in the pool. Today will be day one of putting that training to the test, and hopefully, I can withstand the pressure of filming underwater. I think it's like 65 degrees in there. I don't want to get in. You might be wondering how I'm actually going to pull this off. After all, the logistics of submerging a cinema camera underwater are incredibly complex. In Hollywood, these shoots require massive crews and specialized equipment that costs hundreds of thousands of dollars. Like seriously, what is this thing? This camera costs more than a nice house. I'm gonna have to use something else. When I was researching, I did find this waterproof housing that would work with my normal camera, but still, the price tag scared me. I also found this waterproof bag that would work, but I'm not really in the mood to put my prized possession in a glorified Ziploc. I don't really feel comfortable doing that. So just when I thought I was out of options, I had one final idea. I explained my problem to Insta360, and luckily they were kind enough to sponsor the video. They make all sorts of cool cameras, but the one I want to use is called the Ace Pro 2. Mainly for that reason right there. This thing has a dedicated underwater mode, which produces incredibly accurate colors. And the dual AI chip inside gives me crazy good image quality for a camera this small. Normally, action cameras look really bad in low light situations, but this one has something called pure video mode, which gives you a really clean image when you're filming in a dark environment. So for that reason, I'm gonna film the entire movie with this camera. And if you want to get one for yourself, you can click the link in the description. Now that I have the camera sorted, it's time to start filming. Normally I have to write a script for these movies, but because I can't talk underwater, that's not necessary. So this time, I'm just diving right in. Okay, never mind. After some thinking, I realized it's probably smart for my character to say one line outside of the water so that the rest of the movie makes sense. Wait, hold on. You said you're seeing fish? Okay. Well, that'd be a first for me, but I'll dive in and take a look. So, I did still have to write a script. It's literally like 2 sentences. So now, it's time to dive in. Here's the story. A pool cleaner, played by me, is hired to take care of some unwanted creatures in a backyard swimming pool. But this isn't just your average pool. No, the job becomes more complicated when he discovers a mysterious hatch door at the bottom of the pool. Are you intrigued? I really hope you are, because I'm going to spend a lot of time working on this. And don't let the sun fool you. I know it looks like it's really warm outside, but the water is really cold.
Hey guys, shot 1, take 1. Oh guys, that looks good.
I don't know if my tripod's waterproof. It might be covered in rust by the end of the shoot. After filming the opening shot, I dumped the footage onto my computer to make sure everything looked good. This is something you'll see me do a lot in this video, because lots of things can go wrong underwater, and since I'm filming solo, it's helpful to watch the footage back on the big screen. Also, I just need an excuse to get out of the pool to warm up. Guys, I promise I'm not being over dramatic. The pool is really cold. Maybe I'm being a little bit of a baby, but you would be too. This water's freezing. Also, question, have you ever seen fish in a pool before? Check it out. Now you might just be thinking, what's the big deal? It's a fish. Wrong. This is a special fish. It has a secret button on it. And when I press this button, this fish dives underwater and swims. I feel like they don't make cool toys like this anymore. This thing's from 2006. I had to buy it on eBay. That being said, let's test it out. It's literally not working. I'm gonna go get a toolbox and see if I can make this thing work. Out of all the things that I expected to go wrong on this shoot, this is probably last on my list. I tested this thing yesterday at my house and it was working just fine, but in usual fashion,